right, y'all. So that's Monica's house. Y'all can remember that from Love and Basketball. That's Smokey's house. This is Parker's house.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
And this is right here.
That one is Craig's house.
I think sometimes we forget how much life we've actually lived. We remember the big moments, of course, the birthdays, the vacations, but we don't always remember the random Tuesday when we tried a new restaurant, or that time we went somewhere we never been before, or how hard we laughed doing something completely out of our comfort zone. And that's one of the reasons capturing moments has become so important to me. Because when I look back at old footage, sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I experienced that, and still knowing there's so much more to see in life. I've been places, I've made memories, I've lived a really blessed life so far. And I think sometimes we forget that because there's no way we can remember every moment we've experienced. We're going solely off of memory. And memory usually only holds on to certain pieces. That's why exploration is such a big part of the life I'm creating now. And when I say exploration, I don't just mean getting on a plane and traveling somewhere. Exploration can be as simple as shopping at a different grocery store, trying a food you've never had, going to a restaurant on the other side of town instead of the same 3 places you always go to, taking a different route home just to see what's on that street you're going to pass up. It's making date night spontaneous, planning the trip you keep talking about, and creating a really fun itinerary full of things you've never done. It's experiencing the city you grew up in as a tourist because you know new experiences are arriving every other day. It's turning those ordinary moments into an experience your loved ones will never forget. I've realized over the years that's something that excites me, curating experiences for myself and others, because I don't want to live my life on repeat. That gets boring. There's comfort in having your favorite places and your routines, and I love those things too. But I also think there's a whole world outside of what's familiar to us. New foods, new places, new people, new cultures, new hobbies, new experiences, even new versions of ourselves that we haven't met yet because we haven't put ourselves in situations that bring them out. And I think that's where so much growth can happen. You learn what you like, you learn what you don't like, you discover things you're good at, you become more confident, you collect stories. You see life from perspectives you might not have ever understood if you stayed inside what was safe. That's what I want exploration to be for me. Not constantly chasing the next big thing, but being curious about the life that's already around me. The simple things. I deserve to give myself reasons to get excited, to try things just because I've never tried them before. And most importantly, I want to actually be present while I'm doing it. Because capturing the memory is important to me, but living it is even more important. One day I want to be able to look back at all of these little moments and realize that I didn't just exist inside of my life. I explored it, I experienced it, I had fun with it, and I actually lived it.
How's your drink?
It's great.
What are you drinking?
Cannabis Energy. Not sponsored.
Not at all. You guys, we made it to Ponce. It was a 3-hour drive from where we was at, but it's worth it. Look at this. Ah!
Y'all see that movement in that tree?
No, there's no movement. Here, let me get closer. What is that, a creek? I know, but it sounds really pretty. Yeah, the water's brown, blah, blah, blah. That's that natural water. This water's nice and warm. And what are we going to do later?
Skinny dip.
Ooh.
Bucket list.
That's on the bucket list.